there. Okay. Well, this is really weird. I've never done a live stream before, so this is probably going to be really bad. Just bear with me. We're going to do my makeup. I'm going to try and entertain myself until anyone gets here to ask me questions, but it should be fun. And also my phone's low battery, so it has to stay plugged in. So, oh, this is a really bad angle. I'm so sorry, but like, how can I fix this? Okay, this is how I film my videos usually. I just shove stuff under the bottom of them to make them look okay. This is... Oh, people are actually joining. Hi, welcome to my channel. And me looking like a crazy person. So I'm just gonna do my Belle makeup. I know... Oh, thanks, Natalie. Oh, wait, there are... people! Hi! Okay, wait, this is actually kind of cool. I've never done a YouTube live stream before, so excuse me if I seem like a total crazy person. Your phone interview was in 30 minutes? Congrats, but what are you doing here? Go study. Go. Like, seriously, I'm not offended. But good luck. I think you're gonna do great. So, I think for first step of makeup, I should put on some moisturizer. But, you know, I haven't been really going outside because of all this quarantine stuff, so maybe my skin isn't awful. You're in class? You still have class right now? Oh my gosh, my school has, like, been canceled. I mean, this was our spring break, so it, like, came at a really good time that we happened to, like, already plan on being off, but then they decided to just move everyone to, online classes. I forgot the word for online. Is that sad? Oh, well, there you go. Oh, Hannah, it's you. I didn't even realize. Okay. So makeup-wise, I am, like, I'm constantly trying out new I still haven't heard back. No, I don't know. I have no clue. But makeup-wise, I'm constantly changing the products in my routine, and I'm like still trying to find my favorite ones, but this is definitely one of them that I like, which is the Pretty Filter Waterful. That doesn't sound like a real word. Oh, everybody's talking about their DCP. Oh, I mean, I think that people who are like constantly watching Disney videos online, like, I have to believe that we are the people that are actually going to get in, because it always makes me sad when like you find out someone who didn't even care about it being a Disney internship, like, they get in. That's kind of sad, but like our time will come, and that's kind of the positive attitude that I want to have towards it, because, you know, like, I think that at some point I will get into the program. This is my third time applying, and like I've got further than I ever have before, so, you know, even if I don't get in this time, it's at least progress. And is it fun being a Disney princess? I'm not a Disney princess. I am a non-copyrighted princess, but yeah, I love being a princess. It's the best job in the world. Like, I don't think that there's another job on this planet that I would enjoy more, and I'm so appreciative that people, I was gonna say people keep hiring me, but right now, like, this is not the best, like, knock on wood, yeah. Did you have the dance tryouts yet? I did do my Disney audition, and I'm gonna upload a video about it because I made it to the second round, which is, you know, put me in consideration, which is really cool. But I'm trying not to stress about it or like think too much about it because, you know, it's still up in the air. Okay. So, were you planning on going anywhere for spring break? Nope. I'm a very much of a shut-in most of the time. So, like, honestly, the quarantine isn't really changing too much in my daily routine. So, it's 10 p.m. Wait, where are you? I'm like, it's like 5:30 p.m. over here. And what's your favorite song of Frozen 2? My favorite song is Get This Right, and they didn't even include it in the movie. It's an outtake song. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, she's quirky, she doesn't like one of those songs in the movie. I just like, it's genuinely my favorite song. I love the dynamic between Anna and Kristoff, and it just makes me so happy and like makes me want a partner. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's my favorite song from Frozen 2, but out of the ones that actually made it in the movie, it's probably gonna be Show Yourself. Although Some Things Never Change is pretty good too. The first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, just some things never change, okay, like, let's get past this. But like rewatching it, I'm like, I love the irony behind it and like everything that's happening. I know, I'm why did they cut it? I don't understand. Like, would I ever come to Hong Kong Disneyland? Oh, yeah, I would absolutely love to. It's just traveling is expensive, and that's not kind of in my budget right now. I mean, like, it's also, how do you travel when you're younger? Like, how does that even happen? Like, for me, the only way I can imagine that I would travel is getting an internship somewhere. So, I mean, if I got an internship to go to Hong Kong, yes, I would definitely visit the Disney parks anywhere I went. And I like my free time, but it will make me go crazy. Thank thank you, Valerie. That's so nice of you. Oh my god. Wait, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm like blushing. I can't. Oh, whoa. I don't do good when people compliment me. There is 45 people here. 45 people think I'm interesting enough to watch me butcher my makeup routine. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Oh, I haven't even been explaining what I'm doing. I have a couple of foundations in this drawer, none of which that match me. So I kind of just went with this one that seemed like it wasn't going to break out my skin the most, which is just a BB cream. Basically, all of my makeup in my drawer at this point is just stuff that I got from an Etsy box at one point. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a good way to like get new products and try them out. I used to be a makeup connoisseur, but now I'm kind of just like, if it works, I like it. I don't really care about the brand name. Sorry, what did you say? The thing disappeared. Okay, well, it's not coming back up because I don't know how to work YouTube, but sorry. Um, ooh, that squirted out. Does that look crazy? Do I have a Belle video call? Yes. Oh, no. I mean, I have Belle videos to make, but it's not like a call. I can't imagine a call being that interesting. Like, no shade, no tea. Like, people who offer it and it works out for them, great for them. But I'm just thinking, like, 3 and 4 year olds are not always the most vocal, especially when it's like their princess, like their like favorite princess on the screen. So I feel like they wouldn't really talk, and then you'd just be stuck there like, uh-huh, really, princess? Well, what's your, like, and just asking them a bunch of questions that they don't ever answer. So I like doing videos because it's just like a 1-2 punch. I like editing. I actually made this little intro for a lot of my Fiverr and just like messages, or what, video messages, where they're kind of just like, okay, I was trying to describe the intro that I made for my video messages, especially when I'm Belle, is I have the mirror from the movie. I bought it at like Box Lunch or whatever, and so I put green tape on the screen of the mirror. So I turned it into like this little green screen thing where I'm zooming into the mirror, and then like the mirror green screened out and opens up on Belle, if that makes sense. So I made my own like little green screen like intro, so it looks like someone's peering down the mirror and like Belle appears. If I don't know. I got too crazy. I found out that my editing program or software that I use to edit most of my YouTube videos, or all of my YouTube videos, um, can actually do green screening. Um, um, yeah, everything's on lockdown. It's really hard, and no, I haven't gotten to the DCP yet. I will let you know if I do. I will let everyone know if I do. Like, I really don't think that you could ever shut me up if I got into the program. And I'm not going to be quiet, like, if I don't get accepted. I mean, I will be less vocal, but, like, I will definitely let everyone know, since they know I made so much of my my online presence about the Disney College program, so I wouldn't like keep that from you guys at all. And yeah, I think that the video messages are definitely worth it. Video calls, I don't really see those working out. I just said that a couple seconds ago, but it seems like new people entered the chat. Just because I think that it's really hard to maintain a steady conversation with a kid that young, especially over like a form of like talking that they're probably not used to. Like if a kid knows how to video chat, maybe like it would be worth it, but like I think most of the time they'll just be like, what's happening, and they won't really care too much to interact, and that it's really hard to be a princess for, a 20-minute video call if they're not giving anything on the other side, and there's not another kid to like fly over to and see if they're interested in you. So that's why I think that video messages are just plain and simple, and then they can also replay them. like that's really nice, is that the parents can just like play them. I've been doing video messages for a while now, like basically since I started princessing, and so good luck on your phone interview. Minimum wage for princessing. Okay, I'll answer that in a second. What was I talking about? I felt like it was really important. Oh yeah, I've been doing video messages for a while. I've been doing them on Fiverr. I don't think that Fiverr is the best website if there's an option to go somewhere else. Yeah, can we all wish Melanie good luck? If there's an option to go somewhere else, I wouldn't recommend Fiverr just because they take 20% of whatever you make. But, you know, it's nice to find people who wouldn't otherwise know about you. So it's kind of like a switch off. Yeah, and minimum wage for a princess. That's something I've never heard. But then again, like, my princessing story is a little different. Would I record any more of my actual parties? Yeah, I actually have. I've got quite a few on my laptop that are gonna come up soon. And I actually just started a Patreon. I haven't announced it in any of my videos yet because I'm working on one that should be up in like a day or two. So like you will have a video very, very soon. And like I'll announce my Patreon, and something about my Patreon is that I'm gonna let you guys vote on what my next video would be. So if you join the Patreon and, you know, you care, you can be like, I want those vlogs. Like, stop showing me makeup tutorials. I don't want to see makeup tutorials. Show me vlog. So, do I use a plain background? Whenever I can, I like to go outside and get like nice natural lighting and green and all that stuff. But you know, my bathroom is set up with just like this pretty sparkly fabric, and that's what I'll use some of the time. So it really just depends on like if I'm filming it late at night and like I can go outside and it look nice, or if, you know, I'm filming it kind of earlier in the day or whatever, if that makes sense. I think that made sense. I said kind of what I meant. So I was answering the minimum wage question. Yeah, I set my own prices because I'm, you know, like I own my own company and I started my own company. But I would say that you should earn about minimum wage or more as a princess. And when I say that, I don't mean that like if you go to a 1 hour party, they should pay you, you know, like $7.25 like it is in Georgia. I'm saying that like after doing the makeup, after driving, after like all of the stuff that you do that you don't get like credit for, like I basically pay my performers based on how long they were at the party. So, you know, if they were at the party for an hour, but they ended up spending 2 hours on their makeup because it wasn't looking right, like they're not getting paid any extra for that, although they should still do that because they have high respect for the standards of quality at our company. So I would just say that after adding all of that up in the driving time, you should make at least minimum wage, and if you're not, that's definitely something I would talk to your boss about. So it's kind of just a trade-off. I know that I personally charge $140 for an hour with one of our princesses, and then a performer will make about 90 of that, and the rest will go back to the company and like buying new costumes. And then it's also like each party, maybe I make a little less than 90, I forget. It's in my booklet and I reference it every single time I do a party because I can't memorize anything for crap. Yeah, about each party has $20 in materials, and then there's the princess, and then there's gas, and then there's like money that goes back to the company to save up for new costumes and, you know, bettering things and that kind of stuff. So there's that. I'm also currently not offering a face painting at my company just because this whole corona thing I think is going to freak a lot of parents out. I've already had a couple gigs cancel and need to be refunded and that kind of thing. But, you know, at this point I'm reaching out to all my parents and I'm saying, hey, we're still perfectly happy to, you know, come through on our promise to do a party for you guys, because I'm really not afraid of that kind of thing. I really don't think that, you know, you go to a party with a couple kids and it's going to be the end of the world, and this is money that I do need. So I'm not canceling on party moms, but party moms have canceled on me. So, you know, that kind of thing. Also, I changed how I do my contour every single time. I don't know why today I just felt like doing cream contour, probably because my skin is like dried out. I wanted to give it a little more moisture, but you know, it depends. So there's contour-ish. I don't know. I feel like the coverage I'm getting today is not great, so I usually add on a powder foundation too. Oh, I'm losing people. Oh, yeah. When you're new, this is really hard. I would say that this is not this time to start. And if you are starting now, like, no pressure. I think that if people are starting, that means that they're like probably doing it by themselves, and there shouldn't be like too much pressure to get a whole bunch of gigs anyway. But yeah, it is gonna be hard to get momentum when people are like running away from the concept of what we're doing. I mean, we're event planners, we're event entertainers, so you know, like, what we do is based on gatherings of people. Favorite soundtrack? Hard question to answer because I haven't really thought about it, but I do love all the songs in the Tangled soundtrack, so that's probably gonna be up there. And then Beauty and the Beast is my favorite, so it should probably be my answer for everything. Oh, I also really love the song. Well, not the songs, but I think that Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride is like such an underrated Disney song, and so Lilo and Stitch is, you know, pretty freaking good, my dudes. And so, would you... okay, so I have a couple different ones for Elsa. So there's, if it's summertime, I'll usually just say, well, it's Georgia. If I made it right now, it would melt. Like, it's way too hot to do it in this kingdom. Sometimes it's, I promised Anna I wouldn't because, you know, I don't have full control of my powers yet. Sometimes. I mean, now since the second movie, that's not really, you know, like, the best answer. Then there's sometimes, like, I made a bet with Olaf that I wouldn't use my powers for anything today. Or you could say, if I get too far away from my kingdom, my powers just don't work anymore. There's, like, a lot of different answers. There's sometimes I'll say, I'm sick. You know, times that I've been, like, not sick, but, like, not feeling the best, I'll just say I'm sick. And I'm scared that if I turn on my powers, then if I sneeze, I'll create a bunch of little snowgies and, like, oop, oop, like, the entire universe is covered with snowgies, like Frozen Fever kind of thing. So there's a lot of different answers that you can do to that. I don't think that there's one right one, but, you know, as long as you have fun with it and, like, you put your foot down. Do I have the new Frozen 2 costumes? Itching my nose. I have the Anna Frozen 2 costume, and then I have a friend who owns her own princess company who has the Elsa Frozen 2, so if anyone ever needs, you know, a party with both of them, we'll just go together. Yeah. So I've actually been getting a lot of gigs that way, so I think that's pretty cool because I didn't have to spend the money on both of them, and I don't really like playing Elsa, and I would, like, avoid playing Elsa at all costs, so I think it's really nice to be able to stick to my bestie girl and still be able to do Frozen 2 parties. So we kind of just help each other out if we ever need to. It's not Queen Anna, it's what's it? I don't know what the proper name is for her, but, like, the purple coat with the black, you know, kind of, I was about to say suit, but it's a skirt at the bottom, whatever you call it. Like the travel from the Frozen 2. Like the one that's in all of the posters and all of the party decorations. I feel like that's what makes it the most worth it. Yeah, I hate playing Elsa. Travel adventure dress, there you go, thank you. Anne, thank you, Anne. That really helps me out because I don't like, I don't like not having answers for things. It's annoying. Okay, yeah, and I'll usually just cover up my eyelids because they get veiny and gross. I don't know, I'm a lizard person, and I'll just cover them up with the leftover concealer and powder foundation on my brush. This is a new brush. I don't know how I feel about it. I also got this in an Ipsy bag. I really love this one for powder. But this one's cool too. It's like a weird triangle shape. I love how I thought that this was going to be me, like, explaining my makeup, but you guys really don't want to hear about that because I don't either. Yeah, the whole ordering costume situation is tough for everybody right now just because, like, there is so much going on. So, yeah, I wasn't really looking for any new costumes at the moment. I do have to repair a lot of mine because they've been going to events and I kind of haven't, like, events have been picking up for me, which I love, so I haven't really had the time to mend them like I want to. So, you know, I've got some like jasmine pants to sew back up because they got a rip in them and that kind of thing. And yes, I love Broadway musicals. My favorite is probably Heathers. So, you know, I'm basic. And then I also love Shrek the Musical, as dumb as that is. I like a lot of the songs from Dear Evan Hansen. I bought tickets to see Hamilton for my mom for Christmas, and that's coming up in April at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. Doing wig styling videos. Yeah, I've filmed a couple of wig styling videos, and like the footage is sitting on my computer, but I don't always like them because filming a wig styling video is a really hard thing to film just because there's so much of like trial and error with it because I'm not like someone who's done a million of these, so like if I change my mind and I do something to fix it later, it's like adding in 3 extra steps when you could have just done it right the first way, and that's what I want to show you guys. It's a lot that's in my head when like wig styling happens, so I will post some more wig styling videos in the future, but it's definitely not going to be the largest part of my content. And yeah, I don't like playing Elsa. I think someone had a comment about that. I hate playing Elsa. She's just so toned down and I'm not. I love Shrek the Musical. Like, it's so underrated. People don't understand. And like, I love Fiona, or Sutton Foster as Fiona. And then, you know, I like singing all of the Shrek songs and like putting on my little Scottish accent and pretending like I sound like Shrek. So that's fun. And whenever I'm Belle, I put on so much blush. I put on like an insane amount of blush because, you know, she's got red lips, and if you do red lips and then a flat face, it makes you look dead. I know it's today, there's a princess, any princess, take your pick, they're all like me. Not exactly, I'm still waiting. They're off living, can't believe. Oh my god, I sing that song all the time in the car. If I could like actually sing, that'd be great. Like that would be one of my go-to songs. I just love the comedic element to it. It's very, very fun. Yeah, so I'm kind of just adding as much blush as I possibly can. I got this out of a dumpster. I literally got this blush out of a dumpster. I don't really want to tell you too much about that story because then people are going to think I'm gross, but very true. Do you ever sing at parties? I've sung at a couple parties, but it's always songs that I practiced a lot. Like, I wouldn't sing as Elsa as a party, but, like, Belle, I feel like I can sing her songs okay. Like, not well, but, like, I've done singing story time. My friend Helen, who, you know, is the Elsa for me if I ever need it, she has a singing princess company, so I'll usually do singing story times because I think that makes my voice sound better if it's just, like, offhanded or, like, one of the little lyrics in a singing voice. Or I'll just kind of sing while she's singing, like, together, and she's a music education major, so she's really a good singer, so if I just kind of hide behind her voice, that works. But yeah, I don't really like, if it's a gig that I booked for Princess Charming events, I won't usually sing. I've only sung like at one of those, and then if it's gig booked through her company, I'll usually have to sing, and I'll kind of just find ways around it to kind of get, like, if I just get the kids excited, they'll sing and do most of the work for me. Yeah. I also love putting blush on my nose. It's not the most Belle thing to do, but like I'll do a hint of it just to bring in the color. Favorite Disney ride? That's such a hard question. I don't know. Wait, I'm scared of that. I really like Tower of Terror. I really like Haunted Mansion. Wait, why are these all the like scary, creepy rides? I don't know. I feel like the more like princessy things, like walking around Belle's town is really fun. But ride-wise, I like to be thrilled, excited, and scared. So like a little baby. I like to turn into a little baby because it's, you know, weird or unusual for me to ever be speechless, so if you can. Great moments with Mr. Lincoln. Yeah, you know what? There you go. Who do I think I look most like? I don't know. Wait, Who do you guys think I look most like? I'm curious. I don't know. I feel like people always say Belle to me, but that's probably just because I have brown hair and brown eyes. I don't know. I feel like I look good as Belle and she's my favorite, but I'm very biased. I'm like, Belle, Snow White, Rapunzel. Thanks. I like Rapunzel. I also haven't got a Snow White costume yet. I have a wig for her. I haven't styled it yet. I bought it at like a con, where there was an Arta booth once upon a time. If you had blonde hair, Rapunzel. Yeah, but I can put on a wig. Oh, I'm your favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. Bloody Effects makeup. I love that those are the people that watch my channel. Like, my channel is like, la di la la princesses. And then Bloody Effects makeup is like, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. That's so sweet of you guys. Anna. I love Anna. She's so much fun. I feel like, as much as I hate it, I make a better Frozen 2 Anna just because she looks a little more mature. I don't know. I would want to work at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, but I have not got accepted. Thank you. I love Anna, and if people think my personality is like hers, then you know what? I'm good with that. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that, because I think I'm just annoying. Oh, thank you. I have so many videos filmed. Filming is not the problem. It's editing. Yeah, but Frozen 1 Anna is my favorite to, like, play. Or Rapunzel. Nah, Frozen 2 Anna. Or no, Frozen 1 Anna. Frozen 2 Anna is, like, less fun to play. How old is old enough to start princessing? That's kind of what I got out of your question. And I would say that people should not princess if they cannot drive themselves to events. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, sometimes you have multiple events in a day. Like, sometimes there's a lot of stuff to deal with. And, you know, I mean, if you're just a performer, then maybe it's a little easier. But, like, especially if you're a business owner, you should not be starting this unless you can drive. Because there's so much that goes into it. You need to be professional. You are taking people's money. You're going to their houses. You're touching their kids, usually. Not like, touching in a weird way, but, like, you're hugging them or high-fiving them, or in the coronavirus, like, you're standing 6 feet away from them. But, like, you should have a very high level of responsibility, and it is a job, so I wouldn't really trust anyone younger than 16. Not that, like, you should not cosplay, and you should not really be excited about it, but I think business and job-wise should wait till 16. That's my personal opinion. And I try not to be too forceful with it, because I know that there are some people doing great things out there, but I can still, you know, have my own opinion. Thank you very much. Also, highlight is, like, my addiction. I really have a bad habit of wearing too much highlighter. I got that in the mustache hairs. Have I heard from the DCP? No. The Fright Fest, I filmed it, but then, like, editing took so long that it was, like, past Halloween, and I'm like, I don't really know if anyone cares about this. I will post it, probably when Halloween comes back around. But right now, it's not too topical, and I feel like nobody would click on it. And, you know, YouTube is a little competitive. Like, if one of your videos is shown on the home screen and people don't click on it, your channel stops being recommended to people. It can really hurt you. And not that I really care too much about the views, but it is nice, especially in this time, to have a second source of income. So I'm just trying to, you know, post stuff that people will click on, because I make enough content that there is something in my arsenal that people will enjoy watching. So, yeah. I've used about 3 highlighters at this point, and I still feel like I'm not beaming enough. Okay, we're just gonna move to other parts and then move back. Do you have concerns about working with children among the virus? Yeah, I do. But maybe just because I'm a dumb, you know, teenager, and I might not be taking this as seriously as I should, but I'm kind of like, I don't think that I'll get sick. I'm still being abundantly careful, but I'm kind of like, I don't think that the world needs to stop turning because of this. And it's really sad that people aren't being able to earn an income, you know, because their jobs are shutting down because of the virus. And it's hurting my business a lot. I'll talk about it more because the video that I'm going to upload next is kind of about all of that. So that'll be kind of where you hear most about the current news in my life or in the princessing world for me. So yeah, just hold on tight, new video coming soon. And I used to have a second job, but when Fright Fest came around, I was a scare actor, which is a seasonal job, and then I moved on to elfing, which is also a seasonal job, and then once that ended, that was it, and now it's kind of like school is pretty intense, and if I get a second job, then that means like princessing can't really do it. Like it's not like I can work during the week as something else and then I can princess on the weekends. It's like during the week I'm a student and then on the weekends I'm a princess. So now that like the coronavirus hit and princess gigs are kind of canceling and everyone's panicking, I applied to work at a Disney store near me, so hopefully I get that. But you know, before this, like, I was an elf during, you know, the Christmas holiday, last bit of December time. Like, that's when I was my elf self or whatever. I was glitter. And then from the beginning of this year, I have had gigs at least once a weekend, all the way until Easter, which it was supposed to be until, like, things got canceled. So I haven't needed a second job. But yeah, gotta get that. The dollar signs, all of the dollar signs. Yeah, if you guys want to super chat me, you totally can. I would hella appreciate that, but no pressure, because I don't want to be one of those like creepy people that are asking their fans for money. I'm just, you know, chilling. Sorry. What did I miss? What's going on, Noelle? Can you resend that? I'm sorry. I'm so skint. What does that mean? I'm missing all of the conversations going on in the comments. I'm trying to do the eyebrows. Yeah, also, my eyebrows are really, really thick, so whenever I'm a princess, I kind of just fill them in with the appropriate color and I call it a day. I don't really try and reshape them too much just because they're already, like, so there. And I'm not going to wax my eyebrows or, like, shave them for a job. Like, it's just not going to happen unless, like, I'm cast in a Marvel movie and they need me to be like some patient X. Then I'd consider shaving off my eyebrows. But right now, they're staying. Also, I love how I've lost so many people. We started out with like 48 and now we're at like 32. Our Disney trip got canceled. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I went to Disney earlier this year in January, and I know that like if that had suddenly like got canceled for any reason, I would go insane, because a lot of people plan their Disney trips years in advance or like months in advance because it's like such a big investment. You shave your brows after you got broken up with? Savannah. Oh my god, you should be the one having a YouTube channel, not me. I would love to hear a story time about that. And I would love to see this ex's number so I could text him mean things. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I know, Disney trips. Very important and religious experiences. Yeah. And I have a vlog about my recent Disney trip that should be coming up soon. Is that something you guys would want to see? Would you want to see a vlog about my Disney trip at some point? I don't know. Probably not too soon, just because editing takes a lot out of me. But you know what? That's another good thing about the virus, is that, like, well, one good thing about the virus. Okay, please don't take any of this out of context. But, like, it means that I get to stay home and edit and do things that I've been putting off. And my classes for school got put to, like, go into school every day, which was nice. Okay. I just feel like there's so many, yeah, I've seen people attach their Pascal plushes to their dresses, but I'm just kind of like, I hate that idea of like attaching anything to a princess dress and just making it like, okay, I get that. I get that when you have like the hair braid, it needs something to hold on to, but I've been so scared and unwilling to add on like little clips to my dress to have the wig attached just because I'm like, what if I ever want to do short hair Rapunzel? Or what if there's like another movie that comes out and she changes her hairstyle? Or, like there's a lot of what ifs about that. And I'm like, I want to be able to wear the dress without having to wear that specific wig. Not that I think that it would happen too often, but there have been times where I've wanted to do short hair Rapunzel, and if I had like big globs of buttons on them that meant to attach the braid, then I couldn't do that, so. I don't know. There you go. Do those brows look okay? Or do they look bad? I don't know. I usually fill them in heavier when I'm a princess, but right now I'm just like it's good enough. But your favorite one, or have you done something that surpassed it? Probably. I've done so many gigs at this point that I don't know if I have like a specific favorite. The first time I ever did a singing party though, that was pretty fun. It was really nice, and I got to do it with Helen, who's so talented. I've also done some parties in some pretty not great circumstances, and I kind of want to talk about them, but I also want to, save it for the clickbait. So, there you go. I don't know. Do I share too much about my life online? I think about that all the time. How much of my life do I share online, and how much of that is like okay and valid, and how much of that is. Did I watch the Little Mermaid live? No. I saw clips of it online though. And like that was okay. I don't know. I love Ali'i Carvalho, but like the John Stamos bit. No. No. No, I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't think that John Stamos put a lot of effort into that performance. Not that he's bad or untalented. I just think that it was kind of half-assed, and I wish that it wouldn't have been live. Like I don't get people who really care about things being live. I just don't get it. I say as I'm live streaming, but I just don't see the value in it. And I'm kind of like, if you're gonna go through all this effort to have all these costumes and do all these things, you might as well record it. Or like maybe I get the novelty when you're there in person to see it and it's like a Broadway show and that's live, but I don't get it when it's like you're recording it, you're putting on TV, like why does it have to be live? Don't get it. Heard back from the DCP. No, I still haven't. Which is driving me insane because like I haven't seen Tangled the series. I know that makes me a bad princess, but I haven't yet, and I really want to. I don't know where I'm gonna watch it on since I don't have Disney Plus. If anyone wants to give me their Disney Plus password, let me know. Yeah, and if I ever miss one of your messages, feel free to like resend it again. I'm not trying to ignore it. I just like I'll look down for a second to fix my makeup and it'll be gone. So if you send something 3 times, it doesn't make you a weirdo. It just means like you're trying to get my attention. Yeah, a lot of people like get really emotional for me about like my Disney college program progression, which like I so appreciate. But I'm trying to not match that enthusiasm or that level of emotional interest right now, just because I know like the more I put my heart in it, like the more I'll get hurt. So I'm really trying to manage my expectations is kind of what I'm saying. Also, I'm really glad that you like the glitter vlog because I mean, it's really unpopular on my channel among all of the princess stuff, so I really like it when people tell me that they watch some of the videos or they appreciate some of the videos that a lot of other people don't. Like that means the world to me. And so I'm kind of just doing the inside right there. Would I ever do big events? Yeah, I actually had a big event planned that got canceled because of this coronavirus. So, cutest or funniest moments I've had at parties. There's definitely been a couple of funny moments. Like, I remember the first time I ever had a kid asked me, "Do you have Elsa underwear too?" And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "You're Elsa. Do you have Elsa underwear?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm Elsa, so that means any underwear that I wear means it's Elsa underwear." And she's like, "Yeah, but do you have your face on it?" And I'm like, "That's a secret." I don't know. It was so weird. But like afterwards, like it seems like a funny thing. I've also had kids ask me, "Belle, do you believe in God?" And I'm like, "I believe in happiness. I believe in love. I believe in being kind to other people." And, some of the more like on the spot type of questions can feel awful when you're the princess, but then like once you're looking back on them, you can be like, haha, that was so funny. And I'm just doing some glitter. What do you guys think? Yellow glitter necessary? I think so. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette for doing Belle makeup. It's Honey from ColourPop. I absolutely love it. It's just all yellow shades and there's a yellow glitter in the middle. So gorgeous. It's the favorite thing. And I'll use like the matte colors to lay down the base, and then I'll do the sunburst in the inner corner, and then I'll do the Palooza um, in the center as glitter. Like, look how pretty that is. Like, tell me that isn't the best. You can't, because it is. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! And then I'll kind of just add a little bit of a highlight under the eyebrow. Nice. You usually clean up my eyebrows with concealer, but James Charles palette. Sorry, but I don't want to support him, so I won't use his products. I definitely think that it's a great palette. I think that it's well thought out, but I just think that like he's been through too much controversy for me to really justify helping pay his bills. Just kind of all like I'm the type of person that loves voting with my wallet, so yeah, basically. Okay. What university do I go to? It's one in Georgia. I'll probably slip up and tell you guys at some point, but I just feel like someone deliberately asking that does make me feel a little uncomfortable. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my eyeliner now, so like you're probably gonna hear me be quiet for like the next 5 seconds, or not 5 seconds, but like a minute or two. Oh, I freaking messed up. I messed up so bad. Oh no, that's not good. It's like all rubbed over there, but whatever. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know this is a live stream, but it's also like, uh, yeah. No, don't go to bed. Stay up with me. Keep me company. Don't you want to see, I don't know. I don't really know what else I have to offer. Just letting you know, like, what lipstick I use. Great. Almost done with this. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna call it a day for eyeliner then. I really don't wanna. Mess with it too much. These are so uneven. I can't. Whatever. I'll just put on a big lash and that'll fix it. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of, like, college just being over and not me not really ever, like, enjoying it, because I feel like I work a lot. Such, like, a douchey thing to say. I work too much, but, like, I do. All my weekends are gone, and, like, I feel like in college you should really be able to enjoy and, like, live up your weekends, and for me it's, like, weekends are when I work, so it's a big thing to give up. But I also love princessing more than I would ever love partying or drinking or anything like that. And don't do that. I'm a very boring child. Yeah. How have I been doing this for 46 minutes? It usually doesn't take me 46 minutes to do my makeup. I think I'm just getting distracted too easily. And I have on eyelash extensions, so I don't really do mascara on the top. I'll just glue a lash. What time is it here? Well, if I started at 5:30 and I've been filming for 40, we'll round it to 45 minutes, that means that it's probably about 6:15. Bye. Boo. Everyone's leaving me. Who's here? Sound off. You're my favorites. So lash-wise, I love using Sweetheart lashes. They're just so over the top, and they look, like, kind of crazy. Isn't that so? Ooh. It was the same brand that Melody Ricketts uses, which is why I, like, found out about them. Like, I still need to glue it, but that's kind of how it's gonna look. Here, how cool, right? So, yeah. I live in Georgia, so it's the New York time zone. Right? Is that right? I don't know. Yeah, they are so pretty. And these are, I've sent out Frozen 1 Elsa a couple times, so I don't have the Frozen 2 costume for my company, but I do have a friend that does it, so, like, if someone asks for it, I can make it happen. But I do usually push the Frozen 1 Elsa just because, like, I feel like I have a duty to my company first before outsourcing, even though I will get, like, a bit of a commission. So, yeah, I have Frozen 1. She books a little bit. She doesn't book as much as Frozen 2, but she doesn't, like, not book. So I think you're okay, and I feel like if you haven't got the Frozen 2 costumes at this point, don't do it, especially with the outbreak and everything that's going on. I just don't see it making its money back. Yeah. Nope, I didn't get the ColourPop Frozen collection just because I thought about it for a while, but, like, in my early stages of Frozen 2 acceptance, I was really mad that they even came out with the second movie because I knew how much, like, investment that meant. Like, that meant new costumes, new blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, why can't we just... And it wasn't even, like, it didn't even have the same effect as, like, the live actions or something like that where it just reinvigorates kids to love that franchise. It was kind of just, like, Frozen 2 was already Frozen was already popular. Didn't need Frozen 2. But, now that it's here, I'm not mad at it. I just, like, I would probably have preferred it if Frozen 2 never came out, but, it's fine. It's not the biggest deal ever. I feel like the costumes in Frozen 2 aren't too fun. Like, Elsa's costumes are great. Anna's costumes are crappy. I like that they gave them pants, but they didn't have to, like, give them all black. And I'm not a fan of that. Okay. Oh my god, it's so hard to apply glue to a lash. You guys, I don't know if anyone else. I don't like Frozen 1 too much. What's wrong with you? How dare you, Annie? I can't. No, I'm not excited for the Mulan movie just because they took out Shang, they took out Mushu. Like, what else is there? Honestly, I loved Mulan as a kid. It was, like, my favorite princess movie, besides Belle, or Beauty and the Beast. And I think I liked Beauty and the Beast more just because I got told I looked like her. Frozen 2 was better. You guys are awful. Go away. I can't stand you. Yeah, no, I can't accept this treachery in my household. I use the Belle lipstick from the ColourPop collection. I usually add some more like red tones on top of it, but I think that it's a really nice like deep red to kind of set the base for it. Sorry, it's hard to talk while you're applying lipstick. Ugh. And I really try not to overdraw my lips because I have the impulse to do that all the time. And then I'll just still do it anyway and I'll be like mad at myself. And then once I do that, I'll just grab some concealer and kind of clean up the lines. Okay. Have you ever thought about doing a Special Olympic fence? Yeah, I saw someone's comment about that a couple days ago. No, I probably wouldn't do that. I'm not like a super athletic person. I work out, but like I feel like in the idea of like traditional sports, I would just look stupid. I'm like, I feel like it wouldn't be as entertaining as you might think it would be. Oh my god, I've isolated everybody. It's 13 people left. Do you want to have kids? Okay, that's a really weird question. Yeah, eventually. I just don't want to have them inside my body. So, yeah. Okay. I look like a clown. Red lipstick is really hard to make look good. And I'm surprised. Also, I feel like Belle doesn't actually have red lipstick in the movie. Like, if you look at her, she does not have red lipstick. But I just feel like it's kind of too canonically accepted just by, like, all the fandoms for her to not have red lipstick at this point. Alright, does that look okay? Does that look good? I can't! I'm sorry! No. No. I mean, unless they're, like, not kids anymore. Like, once they're, like, 18, yeah. But, like, when they're, like, children, no. Hell no. Oh, freaking heck. I waited too long. The glue on my lashes dried. I forgot what I was doing originally. Crap. Okay, time to re-glue the lash band. Let's see if this other one dried too much. Thank you guys for sticking with me as I, like, get half distracted. This was the original intention to just do my makeup. To those of you who are here, if I did this on, what's the word for it? Instagram, would you guys still have watched, or do you prefer it on YouTube? I'm, like, trying to find the right platform. I know more people are on YouTube. Okay, I need to re-glue this one too. I know more people are on YouTube, and you can tip on YouTube, which is kind of why I did it here, because I was hoping people would, like, help me out and give me some moolah as coronavirus devastates my business, but okay. Well, a couple people said they're here, and they wouldn't have been here on Instagram, so you know what, I'll consider that a win. People always say, like, let your lash dry, and that's the thing that, like, helps it stick, but I feel like every time I try to let my lash dry, it'll, like, end up, you know, like, getting too dry and then not even sticking on. I need to, like, watch it dry, but also if I watch it dry, it never does, if that makes sense. I think I'm just finding a new thing to complain about, because that's my form of entertainment. Yeah. Oh, also, I've been looking at doing a giveaway soon. What kind of things would you want to get in a giveaway? Because, like, I'm not sure what I'd want to offer, just because I was thinking about doing this giveaway before, like, kind of times got hard with the no bookings, so maybe I won't do it, but I don't know. I'm still, like, in the deciding process. Whatever. Okay. I feel like my fingers are glued together. Sorry. Hi. Yes, so, What is this? This is Boo. I know that I have some of the, like, Disney ColourPop lip glosses, and I'm trying to think. Do I have the Belle one? Oh, it's, like, in my purse somewhere. Okay, whatever. Does that look good, or does that look bad, glossy? I'm usually a person who tries to avoid gloss just because it personally makes me uncomfortable. Okay, this is the Red Rose from the Lorac. A lock of your hair? Oh, yes, that's definitely what I'm doing. Wow, great. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it past someone on YouTube. Like, Belle Delphine. Yeah. Olaf storytelling. Yeah, that was the best part of Horizon 2, in my opinion. That and Get It Right, which they cut out. I felt like I was guest on right there. You know, like the whole, that part. Yeah. Okay, wait. Lash. I was about to do the same thing and let it dry again. Ow. Princess Girl aesthetic. Van Gogh style. Okay. Shit. The slash is not. I'm not preparing for an event, but now that all the corona crap is happening, a lot of cosplayers are making, you know, videos for kids and that kind of thing. So I got a request for one of my friends. They were like, hey, I know this little kid, he's in the hospital right now. Would you be willing to make a video for him? And I was like, yeah, sure. So it's a group of us. We're all making videos for this little kid named Liam. And I, you know, definitely want to do that. I definitely want to help out people whenever I can, especially if it's something as simple as just making a video in a princess costume. Like, that's definitely right up my alley. So I feel like this lash looks really bad. I might redo it. Let's see if this one looks okay. Okay, yeah, I kind of hate that one. Ah, lashes are so hard to do. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So I'm probably gonna do a video for this kid. Well, I'm definitely gonna do the video for the kid, and then I'm probably gonna do a video that I can post to the prince and princesses of Facebook, so I can advertise, my services as a um, as a princess who does video messages, and then I'll probably do like a story time just for my company page or whatever. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to do the story time. The story time might not be as fun, but I have Fiverr. It takes such a big commission that I don't want to use it. If people can find me without Fiverr, that's definitely how I'll do it. No, don't wait it out. Call her. Just let her know, like, hey, I'm going to give you 3 days to choose if you want to cancel your party or not. And that period, I will let you have a refund on your deposit. Um, or you can keep the booking, and if things do get worse, I'll let you reschedule it or whatever. Yeah, but I think you should reach out to them, because if they reach out to you later and then that's at a point where you're not willing to give refunds, then like they'll feel wronged by you, like you didn't reach out to them and let them know what was happening, and that's the worst thing you could basically do, just because you're risking a really bad review. So I would say reach out to them, let them know, like, hey, I'm processing all of my refunds and all of that stuff right now, so if you want that, let me know. I'll make that happen for you. But if you want to keep the booking in the books, that's totally fine with us. You can. And just so you know, like, if that party does end up having to be canceled because of, like, really, really unfortunate, like, inescapable circumstances, we will let you reschedule your party. That kind of thing. But yeah, definitely let her know the situation sooner rather than later. Yeah, okay. I'll probably do a story time then. Should be fun. Would you guys ever want to see me do a story time for you guys? Um, oh, no, I reuse lashes all the time. I don't think I've thrown away like any lashes that didn't get like slammed on my dashboard and like are really, really gross and are incapable of being reused again. Because if they are capable of being reused again, I will reuse them. Do I look like a crazy person? This lash versus no lash. Are these too big? I think these might actually be too big. I didn't even know that was like a thing that I could possibly feel, but I think I might have hit the point. How you secure wigs? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna throw my wig in a minute, so I'll usually do the costume before the wig, but I don't really know if I want to change into a costume on a live stream, so maybe I'll just, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do about that. And then I'll usually take, where is that? My eyelash curler. This is not something you should ever do, but I do it anyway. I'll like slam them together, so that my lashes and the fake lashes are like attached. Why do these look so different? What do you think? I think my eyelash, they look so weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, why they look so different, but they do. What do you think? Do they look uneven? Aw, thank you. I always love when people tell me I look like Belle, but especially when they say Belle is their favorite, because yeah, I am gonna do a Patreon. I actually made one. I'm gonna announce it when I post my next video. So when I post my next video, it will be linked in the description. I'll make like a little announcement, and you guys will be able to join and help fund my princess dreams if you would ever want to do that. Now it is time to braid the hair. Also, maybe I should move the camera. Is this a better angle or is this a worse angle because the lighting is so bright? I don't know. Let's see. Does that bother? Wait, what is it getting caught on? Okay. Is that okay? Is that a weird angle? I don't know. Let me know if you hate that and I will fix it. But yeah, we're just gonna braid the hair pretty like half-assed just because, I mean, it's a video. It's not like a kid's gonna be pulling on my hair. It's fine. That's me with everything. I feel like I look really yellow. You know what? It's Belle. It's on brand. I really want a PB&J sandwich. That sounds really good right now. I bought PB&J sandwich, like, making materials. Which characters do you play most at parties? Recently it's been Anna, because, you know, Frozen 2 is, like, popular as heck, and, if it's a gig that I'm booking for my company, I'll obviously set myself as Anna, and if it's a gig that's booked for Helen's company, then she's the one with the Elsa Frozen 2 costume, and I have the Anna Frozen 2 costume. So, if I'm doing a Frozen party, it's like, there's like a 90% chance that I'm going to be doing the Anna character rather than the Elsa character. So, thank you. Quote of the year. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to come up with things on the fly to be entertaining. I feel like I'm a lot more entertaining when I can edit myself, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. I think I have, maybe, I don't know, is it the one that Todrick Hall did the music for? Because I'm really proud of him. I think he did a great job. I love Todrick Hall. Like, I've watched his videos for forever. I love that everything he's doing for the LGBT community and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really happy that, you know, he's finally getting some reciprocation. Yeah. Anna got justice from Frozen 1. I don't know. I feel like Anna deserves a whole lot more than they're giving her, but then again, like, I'm also an Anna stan, so maybe I'm biased. I am biased. Yeah, I am. I only have the skin tone wig caps. I guess this is fine. Whatever. I don't really care. Anna deserves more. Thank you. I agree. Anna deserves the world. I saw this meme online, and it's like my favorite meme in the world, probably because I'm a Disney fan, and it was like, I would die for Anna, and then like there was a comment under it that was like, if she wouldn't let you or something. Or like, I don't know. I can't explain memes. I feel like, has anyone ever tried to explain a meme to another person? It never works out. You always feel like an insane person. I watched Frozen Fever. I haven't watched Olaf's Frozen Adventure. I'm an egg. Bye. I haven't watched Frozen's, the Olaf's Adventure, like the Christmas themed one or the holiday themed one, just because I want to watch it during the holiday times, and then I always forget to, or I run out of time, but it's never come up. Oh, I don't want it to be sad. I want it to be all happy. Is this too much lash? I'm starting to think this is too much lash. Ugh. If I flap my eyes, can I fly away? Okay, now it's time to put on the costume, which is laying out on my bed right now because the costume is literally so heavy that it broke my hanger and it fell off my my what do you call it? My garment rack? There you go. Yeah, so the costume was like so heavy it broke the hanger. Let me show you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like pulling down my shorts. This is very attractive. I don't know if I'm like, this This is weird. I usually cut this part out of the video, like when I go and walk over and grab things. But yeah, look. Hanger entirely broken. Like, thanks, Belle, you're a little too heavy. She's been eating good. Yeah. But you know what? If it's a video message, I don't really care. I'll usually put on, what's it called? A corset underneath, but since this is a video message and I don't really have to be held in anywhere, I'm not gonna do that. So, let's start putting on the costume. Ugh. I'm already getting tired. I'm already like, I have energy. In trouble. Oh, did that just end my live phone call? Oh, my mom just called me and she was like, Natalie, get down here. And I'm like, I'm busy. I had a Belle party when I was like 6. Scared of her to leave. Oh yeah, or scared of her. But then when it's time to leave, you love her. Yeah, that's always the worst when you're a princess, because like it's so hard to like get kids to warm up to you sometimes. And then once they finally do, it's like, oh, gotta go. And the kids are like, no, why would you do that to me? You just played with my heart. And then it's like, I'm sorry. I can't help it. So if I'm alone, this is basically how I get into my costume, in case you care. I'll kind of hold it. I'll usually not have, like, on a giant sweatshirt, I'll usually have just my corset on, but, like, we're trying to be modest because people are watching me. And, I'm busy! Yay. So I'll usually just turn it around in the front and then start lacing. And then once it gets down to the bottom, I'll turn it around. Or you know what? Let's go eat dinner first and then, there we go. Okay. Well, in that case, I should go eat food. And I've been at this for a while, so I hope you were satisfied with my... Wait, let's get some better lighting. You can hear 60 minutes in the background. Yay, outro time. Oh, this is not better lighting, but okay. Thank you guys. Oh, wow, I look weird. I just like, does this fix it? Okay, there you go. I feel like I look crazy. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. Thank you to the person who sent me a super chat. Your $5 will be much appreciated. It will probably buy a chicken sandwich in the future. Thank you. And I hope that this was entertaining for you guys, and I might end up doing live streams in the future of more makeup stuff because I actually really enjoyed this. So bye, stay safe, good tip, remember to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, try not to touch people, and cough into your elbow. So bye dudes.